Let me ask you something. Not a big question, a simple one. What were you supposed to start 6 months ago? A business, a course, a habit, a dream you kept saying, "I'll start Monday." And Monday came and went, and you said it again. This is the story of Thomas, a man who didn't lose to his enemies, didn't lose to bad luck, didn't lose to poverty. He lost to one single enemy: tomorrow. Thomas was 24 years old, smart, talented, full of ideas. He could talk about success for hours. He knew every quote. He watched every motivational video. He had a notebook full of plans. But here's the thing about Thomas. The notebook was always full, and his life was always empty. He worked a small job, paid his bills, came home, watched something on his phone, went to sleep, woke up, and did it all again. He wasn't suffering. That was the dangerous part. He was comfortable, just comfortable enough to stay, just uncomfortable enough to dream, but never uncomfortable enough to move. He had one big dream: to build something of his own, a small business, something he could be proud of. He told himself, "When I save a little more money, I'll start. Then, when things settle down at work, I'll start. Then, when I feel more confident, I'll start." 5 years passed. He was now 29. Same job, same room, same phone, different year. One evening, Thomas got a message from an old friend, Daniel. They had grown up together, same school, same neighborhood, same dreams even. But Daniel had started a small online business 3 years ago. Nothing fancy, just consistent, just real. The message said, "Hey man, just hit my first big milestone. Life feels different now." Thomas stared at that message for a long time. He didn't reply immediately. He put his phone down, looked at the ceiling, and something inside him, something he had been pushing down for years, finally rose to the surface. It should have been me. Not jealousy, something deeper, something heavier. Regret. He opened his old notebook, the one from 5 years ago. He turned to the first page, and there it was. His plan, his dream, written in his own handwriting. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. Everything was there, everything he needed. It was all waiting. It had always been waiting. Thomas walked outside that night. No phone, no music. He sat on the steps in front of his building and looked at the street. An old man was walking slowly, alone. Thomas had seen him before, a retired man from the same block. The old man stopped near Thomas and sat beside him without being asked. After a long silence, he spoke. "You look like a man carrying something heavy," he said. Thomas gave a small laugh. "Just thinking." The old man nodded slowly. "Thinking is good, but thinking about a door doesn't open it." Thomas looked at him. The old man continued, "I spent 30 years waiting for the right time. You know what I found out?" Thomas didn't answer. The right time was always right now. We just kept dressing it up in excuses and calling it wisdom. He stood up slowly, straightened his coat, and walked away. Thomas sat there alone. Those words didn't leave him. He went back inside, opened his laptop, not his phone, his laptop. He didn't watch a video, he didn't read an article. He opened a blank document and wrote one line: Day 1. Not because he was ready, he wasn't. Not because he had money, he didn't have much. Not because he wasn't afraid, he was terrified. But he finally understood something that changed everything. Waiting to feel ready is just fear wearing a patient face. He wasn't waiting for the right time. He was hiding from the moment when he would have to face himself, truly face himself, and find out what he was really made of. And that night, Thomas stopped hiding. Here's what Thomas learned, and what so many of us refuse to accept. The gap between the life you have and the life you want is not talent, it's not luck, it's not money, it's not connection. It's one decision made one day earlier. Every single day you wait, you are not standing still. You are moving, but backwards, silently, slowly. The dream doesn't wait forever. Your energy doesn't wait forever. Even time doesn't wait forever. And one day, maybe 5 years from now, maybe 10, you will sit somewhere quiet and look back. And the only question that will matter is this: why didn't I start when I still had the chance? Thomas is still building, still learning, still falling and getting back up, but he's moving, and that is everything. Because 5 years from now, Thomas won't look back and wonder, what if? He'll look back and say, that night on those steps changed my life. And you, reading this right now, you have your own steps to sit on. You have your own notebook, your own plan, your own dream that's been waiting quietly. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, how many more years are you willing to give to waiting? Start today. Not perfectly, not confidently, not with everything in place. Just start. Because the version of you that begins today, even messily, even slowly, will always be stronger than the version that waited for perfect. If this story touched something inside you, like, share, and subscribe to The Wise Path. More stories are waiting for you.